want to be the kind of guy who's perfect in every way and universally beloved. But it's actually kind of hard. In any context, this quote would be concerning. It's clearly coming from someone who's trying to please everyone, an impossible task. Why would someone strive so hard for visible perfection? Are they hoping to gain attention? Have they spent years trying to be enough for people they couldn't impress? Do they feel the need to serve some imagined role? Why? What if I were to tell you that this is a quote from the most comical sheep villager, Pietro? There's more to his story than what first meets the eye. Hey everyone, it's Judi here, and welcome back to You Don't Know, Insert Villager Name. In this series, we take a deeper dive into the backstories of your favorite villagers. How many siblings do they have? What are their hobbies? What secrets are they hiding? Really quickly, I'd like to thank you so much for your support on our first episode covering Shino. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll put a card right over here, and I'm also going to be creating a playlist with all of our new episodes. I'd love to continue building this series together, so please comment down below who your favorite villager is, and we just might analyze them in our next episode. I'd also love to include some of your photos and videos in these, so if you have any with or of your favorite villager that you'd like to be featured in a future video, please feel free to share them with me. You can either join our Discord server and message me there, or just direct message me over on Instagram. I will have links to both of those things down in the description of this video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's analysis of Pietro. Pietro is a sheep villager who many players either love or love to hate. His clown-like appearance has been met with controversial opinions in the community. Many players have cited it as a reason to immediately kick him off of their islands. While most people see it as his unique fashion taste, it appears there's a bit more behind his aesthetic than this. When you look at the back of Pietro's picture in the game, you'll see that his favorite saying is "Be the class clown." Now this saying serves as not only his motto, but his identity. He has assigned himself the role of everybody's entertainer, and seems to have the "a show must go on" attitude towards his entire life. Now, unfortunately, life is not perfect, and it's impossible to be happy and show ready 24/7. Pietro, however, has gone as far as to include a tear in his makeup, making even his pain part of the performance. Even in his worst moments, he tries to fulfill his role, cheering everyone up while acting as his persona. Underneath it all, he's just a normal sheep villager. Like all of us, his life is a roller coaster of good and bad days. Yet he is constantly trying to exaggerate the good and suppress the bad. Keeping this up must be exhausting, so why? What is it that motivates him to stick to this persona so strictly? In Animal Crossing New Leaf, Pietro's house matches his overall aesthetic with bright colors, schemes, and a playful aesthetic. An important undertone, however, is his usage of the illusion wallpaper and flooring. Just like him, his house is an illusion. It's a thing that's likely to be wrongly perceived or interpreted by the senses, a deceptive appearance of impression, a false idea or belief. In other words, it's a lie. Even in his own home, Pietro tries to convey a false, perfect, joyful version of himself. Of course, living a lie is not easy, and sometimes he will even mention in his dialogue how he's struggling to be somebody that doesn't exist, someone who can't exist, somebody who's inherently perfect. Now, Pietro's Animal Crossing Pocket Camp profile says that some people think Pietro's unique look is charming, but most are just creeped out by it. His difficulties are even brought outside the game, where he's the subject of many horror memes simply because of his appearance. The exact look that he puts on every day, trying to be perfect for everyone, is what's causing him to be bullied. It's what's causing him to be ostracized. Knowing how people treat him online just makes this quote here even sadder. It seems like he doesn't even care that people are laughing at him. As long as they're smiling, his job is done. Pietro has chosen to fully commit to the role of class clown, even at his own expense, as long as it makes other people happy. Doing this is of course emotionally taxing, and he needs an escape. That is why he has turned to creating his own world in his mind. Now, not only does he deceive other villagers and the player about who he is and what he feels, but he's even lying to himself. In Happy Home Designer, Pietro asks for a dreamland for Pietro, and in Happy Home Paradise, he asks for Pietro's world of dreams. A dreamy aesthetic can also be seen in his New Horizons home, which rests above the clouds. Clearly, he's looking for an escape. Living in his own world might actually be why he's unable to recognize that other villagers and even players don't even respond positively to his look. He is so detached from reality that he automatically turns even bullying into a positive reaction. It's as if he's formed a defense mechanism where he just automatically turns everybody's comments and reactions to him into something positive. Even if it's bullying, he sees a smile and therefore it is positive. So how? How did things end up like this? How did he end up living in this bubble? Well, Pietro was first introduced in Animal Crossing New Leaf, so we haven't seen much of his past. He does, however, have this smug personality type, which is known for being prideful. He also tends to prefer flashy clothing, and with his decorative makeup, it's clear to see that he's not afraid of attracting attention. As for why he's so desperate for this attention, whether it be positive or negative, there could be several possibilities. Personally, I've noticed his love for balloons and toys, which has led me to wonder if maybe he's trying to relive some childhood memories he feels like he's missed out on. Perhaps his drive for perfectionism comes from always trying to prove he was enough as a child. But I'm curious to hear what your theories on this are. It could also be that he has always wanted to take the stage like Dr. Shrunk, who also has quite the backstory, but that's a topic for another day. I'm not gonna lie, Pietro isn't a villager I was very familiar with before this video. I heard about him in the community, but I never really interacted with him much in game. But after learning more about his story, he's kind of become one of my new favorite villagers. I don't know, I just think he needs to understand that he doesn't need to prove himself to anyone. He's perfect with his imperfections, and it's normal and healthy to just feel. I've definitely struggled myself to fulfill some self-proclaimed roles, but I think it's really important to understand that sometimes always, you are human, or she, I guess. The point is, mistakes are opportunities to learn and grow, and if you're always afraid of failure, you're never going to be able to reap the benefits of the chances that you never took. Absolute perfection simply doesn't exist, and striving for something that doesn't exist is exhausting. I also realize how cheesy this might sound, but there really is something beautiful in just being yourself. Anyways, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content like this. This channel is meant to create a sense of family where everyone is accepted, even those dressed up like clowns, and part of that mission involves making the content interactive, so as mentioned before, please comment down below who your favorite villager is, and feel free to send me any pictures or videos you might have. Also, if there's anything you think I might have missed about Pietro, or any theories you might have towards his backstory yourself, please do let me know down below in the comments, because I would love to hear your ideas and learn more about him. I will see you all soon. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and remember to be yourself because you are the best. Alright? I'll see you all soon. Bye everybody!